So we are coming to the middle of the day now, and it's going to be time for that midday update. Once again, reflecting on today's AMC price so far. We'll be doing this again later in the day, so don't worry. We're also going to be looking at the latest figures from Ortex and that sort of stuff. A relatively short update, hopefully, but we are going to try and contain all of the most important stuff. If you enjoy it, as I'm sure you will, do make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. As usual, this is not financial advice. Jumping straight into this one, I want to start off by looking at the price of AMC, but we have some other great stuff to look at too. Now, I'm not going to play too much importance into this, but so far the markets are not doing well, down by 1.37 on the S&P, Dow down by 1.26, and the Nasdaq is down by 1.46, with the Russell being also down by 0.57. So a clearly red day on a lot of the markets so far, and AMC is no exception, being down by only 15 cents at the time of filming. But really look down to the past 5 days, the past month, and you'll see it does all add up, because we were just below 20 at some point last week, and of course since we have been falling consecutively, and AMC's lows today have been a little bit lower than where we currently are, so who knows where things will end up. But there is no reason really for me, in my opinion at least, for AMC to be valued where it is. If anything, it should be valued significantly higher. Now that's based on fundamentals alone. When we come into the short squeeze potential, of course you guys know how things change, but really when we look to the actual the potential of the company alone, it does have that potential to go a lot higher if you ask me. So Batman is recently out, of course, and this has done amazingly. It's pulled in a ton of revenue all over the world, and this should be a great sign for the movie theatre business, but also AMC more specifically. The company is coming back, and of course movies coming out now are doing very well. People want to go and see them, and that is going to be a big catalyst for AMC, as people are going to be buying tickets for their movies, but also things like popcorn and other, other things when they go and watch their films as well. So do not forget that, because that is important. AMC is doing well on a fundamental floor, and again, the price, in my opinion, should be a lot higher than where it is, and that is not even considering the short squeeze play. Now let's have a look at the Ortex data. This is coming from JD Ruckus again. He posted this one 2 hours ago. This is the morning update. Again, he will post throughout the day. He gives a morning, a midday, and an evening. At the time of filming, his midday update is not out, but I'm sure it will come out later and we'll take some time to look at it. If you want to check it out on his page, do feel free to, but I am just going to reflect on it with you guys. So he says this: Ortex guy here with your opening bell for today. He speaks about SI nearing 21 again. Utilization is still maxed out, and the shares on loan all-time high for at least for the last 6 months. So again, Hedgies on notice. Always current mood. Try to read a book for the blind. I could barely understand it. So we'll break down both of these pages, starting off with this one. We like to look at this one first, and we can see stuff is still looking very good. So the overall estimated short interest as a percentage of the current free float is about 20.84. The estimated short interest as a number of shares, 107.33, and the estimated short interest change is plus 0.05. The return shares for so far are 8.4k, with the borrowed being 135.5k. Borrowed change therefore is at 127.1k. The minimum price for the cost to borrow up slightly from Friday at 1.47, and the maximum's only at 1.9, with the average figure being there at 1.5. And the second page is consistent of this. Again, we're going to be highlighting this column here, which are the change figures. Feel free to pause, feel free to go on his page and check it out, but we'll have a read of it over here regardless. So, the exchange reported a short interest change of minus 3.35 in the last since the last period. The Ortex estimated percentage of free float is up by 2.51, the percentage of the free float on loan up by 6.15, shares on loan up by 6.17, the days to cover up by 7.3, the utilization is of course not changed at all, and the cost to borrow is up by 5.16. So I think this is something that does once again reinstate our beliefs. It's not really changing that often, but it is still important to look at the Ortex data. But the Ortex data provides us with one clear signal. Nothing on the squeeze basis has changed. And coming out to the price of AMC in the past day, in the past week, and also in the past 6 months, or even in the past year, this price action doesn't make sense for a number of reasons. One, people continue to hold, so the price shouldn't be going down. Two, the company continues to grow stronger, so the price shouldn't be going down. And then you have to ask yourself, why is it? Now, we know about what's probably going on, but it comes to a point where we know, even if it's hard to hold, which it can be for some, and some are in the red and have been for some time, even though it is hard to hold and it gets harder the lower the price goes, we know what the real data shows us. We know what the real situation shows us. And that's what AMC is about. It's very easy to look at the short term and think, oh, well, this company, this move is not going to do well. And, if you didn't have the data, I would completely understand that. But we are in a stage now where we can easily find out what's really going on, what the company's value should be. And that's Ape's biggest strength, if you ask me. I think that's why we are in this great position of power. Because it's a case of, it may take a very long time to squeeze, who knows. But it's a case of, as long as we continue to hold, the potential for the squeeze does not diminish. And from what I can see, after Adam Aaron confirming that Apes own more than 90%, all that's happened is people have bought more and more shares, trying to fill that gap. So it's going to be very exciting to see what happens in the next few days and weeks. Again, it may take a long time. I'm not bothered. I'm going to continue to hold. I want to hear what your thoughts are in the comments, so do drop me a comment down below. But for now, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope to see you later on for more stuff. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.